Okay, tougher examples. So now you have a root 18, a root 128, and a root 50. They all appear different on the surface at the beginning, but we may be able to simplify them. So 18 is 9 times 2. So square root of 9 times square root of 2. Well, square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 2 is square root of 2. And look, we have this 7 out in front. So 7 gets multiplied to the 3 that's out in front, and you get 21 square root of 2. Okay? Now that's just the first part of this. Now we have to do the next part, 128. So you always want to consult your perfect square list, right? This list of numbers. What number goes into 128? Which number is the highest number in that list that goes into 128? Well, 64 times 2 is 128. Square root of 64 times square root of 2. Square root of 64 is 8. Square root of 2. And we also have this 2 in front. So 2 times 8. This 2 right here. So 16 root 2. We have a minus sign there. Alright? Final one. 4 root 50. Well, we did root 50 above. 50 was 25 times 2. Square root of 25 times square root of 2 is 5 root 2. We have this 4 in front. So 4 times 5 is 20 root 2. And we have a plus sign. Alright, so now look what we have. We're almost done. We have this. All root 2's now. 21 root 2 minus 16 root 2 plus 20 root 2. So combine all those numbers. So 21 minus 16 is 5 plus 20 would be 25 square roots of 2. And that's it. That's the answer. All right. These are tough, these ones. These take some work. You have to know your perfect squares pretty well to do these. Let's do one more together. We'll do this bottom one here. 7 root 48. Well, 48 is 16 times 3. And a lot of times you see these that like you'll see numbers that repeat. So like 48 we've seen a bunch of times already in this lesson. You should know square root of 48 becomes 16 times 3, which is square root of 16 times square root of 3, which is 4 root 3. And we have this 7 in front. So 7 times 4 is 28 root 3. 300 is going to be 100 times 3. And just keep in mind that I'm doing these fast because I know my perfect squares. Like I know 300 is 100 times 3. It might take you a little bit longer to figure that out. That's okay. Just use your calculator if you get stuck. Square root of 100 times square root of 3, which is 10 root 3. We have this 2 in front. So it becomes 20 root 3 with a plus sign in there. 6 square root of 4. Well, square root of 4 is really a perfect square. It's just the number 2. This one doesn't not need any simplifying. Square root of 4 is just 2. So it's just really 6 times 2, which is 12. And then 75 is 25 times 3. Square root of 25 times square root of 3 is going to be 5 root 3 times this 2 that's already in front. So you get 10 root 3, and there's a minus sign there. All right, so what do we got in our final row here? We got all this. 28 root 3 plus 20 root 3 is going to be 48 root 3. Plus 12. Well, plus 12 we can't do anything with. That's just a regular number. That's not a like term. The like terms are the root 3's. That one, and that one. So 28 root 3 plus 20 root 3 minus 10 root 3 is going to be 48 root 3 minus 10 is going to be 38 root 3's plus this number 12. That's kind of just an unlike term sticking out there on its own. And that's it. All right, we'll do one more challenge problem in the next